Hello Year 3, welcome back to week 3. Yesterday you started thinking about how water is transported within plants. How would you describe the word transported? Probably seen it around London. What types of transport do we have around London? Exactly, we've got cars, we've got buses, we've got trains. So if something is transported, what does that mean, do you think? Exactly, it means that it's moved. So if we say, how is water transported within plants, we really mean, how is water moved within plants? So here, let's first have a look at how water is transported within plants that are outside, like this one. Now, I am going to say that first of all, I think it rains, okay, it rains, and then the water falls onto the petals of the flower or the plant, and then the water drips down and goes down through the plant and is transported into the ground, and that's why the ground is a bit soggy or a bit wet. No, you don't think so? Okay, let's find out what actually happens. Okay, first of all, it does rain. I was right about that bit. And the water drops down. Aha, and then what happens is the water is absorbed by the soil and by the roots. It's absorbed, in other words, it's soaked up by the roots. Then what happens is the water is transported or moved up through the stem, because the stem in the plant has little tubes in it, a bit like the veins that we have in our arms. The water is transported up through the stem and into the leaves and the flower of the plant. So which way does the water travel again? Does it travel down through the plant? Oh no, okay, it travels up through the plant. It's transported up through the plant. What about how a plant which is inside is watered? How can that be watered? How can that receive water if it doesn't rain inside? How would this plant receive water? Aha, so it can be watered. For instance, you can use a watering can. And then what do you think would happen? Then, so the water would come down into the soil that the plant is in, and it would be, what's that word we used for soaked up? It would be absorbed, exactly, it would be absorbed by the roots, and then it would be transported. You remember what that means, don't you? Exactly, it means moved. The water would be transported up through the stem into the flower and into the leaves. So now we know exactly how water is transported within plants. See you next time, Year 3.